afternoon. I want to welcome you to the 2024 Brighton Bruins Letter of Intent signing ceremony. I'm Mark Kress, Director of Health, Physical Education, and Athletics, and it's an absolute privilege to stand here amongst these 24 incredible athletes. Today is a celebration of commitment. It's about more than just a signature on paper, though that signature does hold power. It marks the next chapter in a journey that began years ago, often with early morning practices, late night games, setbacks, comebacks, and the persistence to keep going, even when the destination wasn't always clear. Each of these student athletes has earned the opportunity to compete at the collegiate level through hundreds, if not thousands, of hours of effort. They've shown resilience, self-discipline, and the ability to balance athletics and academics. They've learned the value of teamwork, time management, sacrifice, and leadership, qualities that will serve them long after the whistle is done blowing. At Brighton, we talk a lot about representing the Bruins with class, with sportsmanship, and with pride. These students have not only worn the uniform with honor, but they have helped raise the bar for what it means to be a student athlete at this school. And I couldn't be more proud of them. Before we begin the official signing, I'd like to invite a coach up to recognize each of the student athletes. These coaches have played a meaningful role in their guidance, their mentoring, and supporting them as students, not just athletes, but as young adults of character and commitment. Their insights and reflection will help paint the full picture of what makes today so special. Our first grouping of athletes will be our running sports. Coach Shannon Times and Brian Matthews will join us. We have 6 athletes that will be competing at college. The first one is Jocelyn Case, who will be running cross country and track and field at SUNY Geneseo. Kyle Cummings will be running track and field at SUNY Morrisville. Hannah Devine, who's not with us, will be running cross country and track and field at the University of Vermont. Ivan Hagee will be running track and field at St. Bonaventure University. Adam Holmes will be running cross country and track and field at SUNY Geneseo. And Sophia Rocha will be running cross country and track and field at Nazareth University. Coach Times and Coach Matthews.
Okay, I'm going to start with Jocelyn Case. So Jocelyn's been the heart of our girls cross country and distance team this year, and really not just this year, but probably since the day she stepped onto the track. And the first time I saw her was when she was running laps in the grass behind the fields before she was even in high school. And I remember pulling her to the side and asking who she was because I was surprised that there was a runner putting in that much work that I had never noticed before. And so I got to know her then. And from that day on, she has made an impact on this program. She's a senior captain. She leads the team with strength, with honesty, with grit. I commented to her yesterday that she never is afraid to say the thing that needs to be said, whether that is to one of her teammates, a peer, or even a coach. She always knows the right thing to say. I paced her on a few workouts earlier this season, and she ran me straight into the ground. It was kind of laughable that I thought that I could pace those workouts. She broke through this year in a pretty big way. She's been searching and chasing a PR in the 1500 for quite a while now, and on senior night, she broke through and ran a PR 5:16, and has been a pretty big contributing member of our sectional team and our county team. Jocelyn has grown into an athlete who completely lives this sport. and she's definitely ready to thrive at the next level. She's going to continue her career, as Mark said, at SUNY Geneseo next year, which is one of the prominent D3 teams in the nation. And I think that she's just getting started. I can't wait to see how she adapts to training at the next level. And she's going to do big things there. And we're just going to miss her a lot as a person. And as a contributor on this team, she's made such a big difference. So Jocelyn, congratulations, and we'll definitely miss you.
I'm going to first talk about Kyle Cummings. Kyle, to those who don't know, he's only been on the track team for 2 years, but the amount of success that we've seen from him in those 2 years has been amazing. He on the track is so tenacious. He, without doubt, will step out there and give his all, literally and figuratively, but more literally, especially when he runs really hard for a very long time. Our turf can attest to that. Kyle, this year in particular, had some breakthrough moments in the 400, at one time being the fastest 400-meter runner in Section 5, Class A. Even though he battled a few injuries, he never let his faith waver in God or his family or in his team. He's always been truthful to his team and always communicative when he needs some support. Kyle, I'm so excited to see what you do at SUNY Morrisville. I can't wait to see you break that 50-second barrier, and just keep your head up and keep moving forward. We're gonna miss you a lot. All right, for both Kyle and Ivan, I've actually had the pleasure of also being their teacher. So it has been an amazing journey to see them from when they were freshmen and sophomores to now being seniors and accomplishing the things they've had. Ivan has done so much for our sprint program. It blows my mind to think of the times that he's dropping now compared to the times he had last year. This year he ran his first sub 11 hand time, but 11.14 FAT, so his fastest 100 in his career so far. Ivan brings such a joy and intentionality to training for track and field and wanting to be the best that he can be. He's been excited about going to the next level, and he really took the decision seriously about what would be the best program for him. And I'm so glad he was able to decide on St. Bonaventure as the next step. Ivan, I know you're going to continue to do great things. Make sure you keep, just stay focused, trust your training, trust in yourself, okay, believe in yourself, because all of those things are what's going to make you even more successful when you're in college. So Ivan, thank you for what you've done, contributed to this program, and we are really going to miss you.
Adam Holmes. I've been coaching here since 2011, and I would say that Adam is one of the most important leaders that our boys program has ever had. He is a senior captain. He is the standard setter for what we do as a program. And honestly, I feel like he's almost an assistant coach at this point this year. What he says, what he does, the way that he holds himself accountable, the way that he doesn't make excuses is something that is passed on to, I would say, every member of this team. He holds all of his teammates accountable. He helps younger athletes grow. He shows them what our traditions look like. He shows them the way that you're supposed to behave on the team and the way that you set goals and hold yourself accountable to those goals. And he's just been such a big reason for our success as a program for the last several years. He's dependable, consistent, committed, and he constantly pushes himself to be the best that he can be. He's had a phenomenal senior season with a PR. We finally let him run some open 800s and a PR in the 800 in 204, 436 in the mile, and he's towing the line tonight at the state qualifier meet as well, hoping to put one last PR under his belt. As a Brighton athlete, he's done some remarkable things, races, and some crazy workouts that I will remember for a long time. He raises the bar for everyone around him. Adam is continuing his running career also at Geneseo. and for Coach Moore and Coach Popovich, who are just phenomenal people and coaches. And he'll fit right in. I hope to see him running a national some year. I hope to see him coming back running with our program, talking about the work that he's been doing, the mileage that he's been running. Genesio's getting a workhorse, and he's a real competitor, and he's even a better person. So Adam, we will truly miss you around next year. All right, next up, let's talk about Sophia. So Sophia has been one of the most driven and dedicated athletes on our team. She's been a key part of our track program for several years, and I was really excited that she came out for cross country more recently, and then immediately became a contributor on the team. We've run a bunch of runs and a lot of miles together, and I really appreciated getting to know you as a person. It was a fun experience. Even some of the interesting runs that I took us on, through Brighton. So this spring has been her best yet. She set multiple personal records. She double PR'd in one meet at Mendon, running the 1,532 PRs in the same meet. Coming back on that double was impressive, and also ran 400 and 800 and set personal best this year. So it ran the gamut. She battled for injury to come back and have this strong season as well, which I think is a testament to her resilience and to her toughness. She is the kind of athlete who puts her head down and works. She constantly improves and pushes herself beyond what she knew was possible. And I really wish we had more time, because I think, a couple more years, especially cross country, you could have made an even bigger impact on the team. But that said, I think Coach Amy and Nazareth are really lucky, because you haven't even scratched the surface yet of what you're going to be able to do. And so I know that you're going to really grow into the sport, and Naz is really lucky to get you. We'll miss you next year. Congratulations.
Our next sport is baseball. We have two baseball players going on to the next level. Michael Stasiak will be going to Genesee Community College, and Wes Stirrup will be attending UMass Boston. To say a few words is Coach Jason Wasserman.
All right, so both are guys that are going on actually are very similar in a bunch of ways. They're really, really good athletes. They play the game with a ton of passion. They get after every single day. Easily a couple of the best athletes if you watch a game that are out there on the field. Michael, he covers a ton of ground, especially for a middle infielder. He's able to move left, right, and come up and field that ball. He really solidified that spot for us this year at shortstop. And he really was the leader on the infield part of the diamond. Luckily, I watch a lot of GCC games, so I'll get a chance to watch him a bunch at the next level. I know in talking to his coaches, they're very excited to have him out there roaming that field somewhere. And next is Wes Stirrup. And Wes, actually a funny story, when I talked to his coach and showed him some film, he said, "How is this kid not signed yet?" He couldn't believe it. He's very, very excited. He's going to UMass Boston. And I can't say how excited he is to have him. We are definitely going to miss Wes. Wes was our all-time stolen base leader. Every time he took the field, and every at-bat, actually, anytime he got on, he was running the base as hard as he possibly could. He made some incredible plays in left field, plays that you don't normally see a high school player make. And he was in the top couple for Player of the Year for Section 5. But excited to watch him at the next level as well. Thank you.
Our next athlete is Dagny Johnson, who will be competing at fencing at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Her coach is Coach Medhat.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here today to celebrate a truly exceptional student athlete, Dagny Johnson. This is a big and exciting day as she's getting ready for the college, and I'm so proud to be here. From the moment I started working with Dagny, I saw a great talent, a hard worker, a dedicated person, and on top of that, one that she really loves the sport. Dagny, during the last 2 years, she was able to make the podium at least 8 times, and she was able to represent the US national team in 5 international tournaments in 3 different age categories. Cadet, which is 17, under 17, junior, which is under 20, and senior, which is Level 1. And to be able to do that in this younger age is really, really a great achievement. And here I would like to thank her teachers and the parents, because without their support, she would not be able to do that. So thank you very much for that. Today, Dagny is going to the University of North Carolina, UNC, which is fantastic. I know that she will keep doing amazing things there in both her studies and her fencing. She's going to make a real impact at UNC. Dagny, congratulations. It has been a pleasure to be your coach and to see you grow. We are all so proud of you, and we are so proud of everything you have done, and wish you all the best at UNC. Thank you.
We have 4 football players moving on to the next level. The first one is Sean Blake, who will be playing at SUNY Cortland. Our next athlete is Toby Barrett, who will be attending University of Rochester. Caleb Matthews, who will also be attending SUNY Cortland. And Xavier White, who will be attending the Utica University. Steve Williams.
All right, first of all, you've never seen me speak publicly. I may get a little emotional at times, so don't get frightened. First of all, congratulations to all the student athletes here. It's rare that we get to have a collective experience like this and celebrate the excellence of Brighton athletics as a whole. For someone who's been around coaching in Brighton as long as I have, to be able to see so many of our kids have the opportunity to play at the next level, it's such a huge testament to all the people behind the scenes that support Brighton athletics, regardless of the season, regardless of what weather conditions you're in, and come out and support the kids. And I think this is an awesome, opportunity for us to be together. So just to please everybody, a big round of applause for all these kids. In terms of, we're obviously here to celebrate four members of our football program, but I also want to give a special shout out to 4 other guys who are part of our football family going on to do different things, but Gavin Parks, AJ Rosignol, Henry Werzinger, and who's the other one? Wesley Sterling. I'm going to speak a little bit about them individually. They've heard me and their parents have heard me talk about them individually a lot, and I know if I get too far into the weeds about them, that's when the tears are going to come. But one thing that you need to know about all, not just the 4 guys, but all 8 of them, is that they're here because of putting the team first. I think, uniquely to our sport experience, the only way that they can highlight themselves is by collective excellence. You'll see, 3 of these guys are going on to play offensive line, and really, you throw AJ in, it's our 4 senior starters who have been on varsity for 3 to 4 years, collectively, along with Caleb and the other guys. You're talking about 3 Section 5 final appearances, the only title in school history, and 35 wins over their time, which is probably the top of Section 5. In addition to all that excellence, though, you know, what I really love about all of them is that the reason that they have this opportunity is because they poured their heart and soul and their love and their dedication and their effort into their teammates. They all had dreams of playing college athletics, but really every day that they showed up, they were pouring themselves into the others that are around them. And then the opportunity for them to excel at the next level came as a product of that. And it's a really special thing to know that all of that sacrifice that they put into it is now paid back in this opportunity to go on. What I also find really special, kind of the message that I want to give all 8 of you guys, is that now when you go on, you're going off to a new chapter. And it's difficult at times. It's a transition. And you're going to have to find a new family that you're going to pour yourselves into. And I tell you, at the college level, it's hard. You know, having done that, made that leap, you're going to go through a time where it's not like it was. And all of a sudden, you're not sure. It's new people. And it's new people you have to learn to trust. And I think, you know, the big thing I want you guys to know is all of those Brighton football family members that you poured yourselves into and that you loved all these years to get to where you are, they're still there with you. This is the emotional part. When you guys go on, we're there with you. And so when you go through those things, you remember that. We're all here. We're all doing it together. And even though you guys are going to be playing in different places, even though Caleb and Sean are going together, you guys are there to support each other. And for all of you guys, whether it's lacrosse, baseball, football, when you go on, your responsibility to one another stays. And you guys are going to continue to look out for each other. And that's when I know wherever you guys go and whatever sport you're playing, you guys are going to excel. And we're going to be so proud because you're going to be Brighton Bruins doing it at the next level. And we're going to be here celebrating with you guys every step of the way. So congratulations to you guys and your families on this awesome opportunity for you all.
We have 5 boys lacrosse players going on to the next level. The first one is Miles McGuire, who will be attending St. Michael's College. Gavin Parks will be going to Dartmouth College. AJ Rosignol will be attending the Illinois Institute of Technology. Trevor Survey will be going to Vassar College. And Henry Werzinger will be attending St. John Fisher University. Say a few words, Coach Josh Lipkowski.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Signing day is a symbol of years of hard work and sacrifice, late night practices, film sessions, summer and fall travel tournaments, winter practices, and most importantly, learning to bounce back after a tough loss with enthusiasm and energy that can radiate through an entire team. And today we get to celebrate the incredible outcome of that sacrifice, and I'm proud to recognize these 5 outstanding student athletes. Trevor Survey, who will be continuing his journey at Vassar. Trevor has been a team captain for the past 2 seasons and is one of the smartest players I've coached in my now 8 years of lacrosse. He has been an extension of myself on the field, coaching the defense and having his teammates in the right spots. His constant effort fueled our defense all season and allowed us to once again finish in the top 5 in goals allowed in the entire section. AJ Rosignol, heading the Illinois Institute of Technology. AJ has been a tone setter for us, striking fear into opposing offenses with his physicality. After a couple of AJ crease slides, offensive opponents always think twice about attacking the middle of our defense. He's been an anchor for us on defense, and his mindset and aggressive style will be missed next season. Henry Werzinger, who will be staying in the 585 at St. John Fisher. Henry has been a team captain the past 2 seasons and is the heart and soul of our team, winning us countless offensive possessions as one of the top phobos in the section. Henry is comparable to the Energizer Bunny.
He has a motor that never stops, and his unwavering confidence and effort rubs off on all of his teammates. Gavin Parks, down through the Ivy League at Dartmouth. For those of you that don't know, Gavin was recruited to play defense at Dartmouth. With our defensive depth the last few seasons, we switched Gavin to midi to have more of an impact all over the field for us. Last season was his first full season as a midi for us, and he finished with a strong 16 goals. This year, he increased that number to 56 goals. His natural athletic ability and impact all over the field for us was a huge part of our team's success this season. Gavin is truly one of a kind, a generational athlete that is also incredibly humble. And finally, Miles McGuire, taking his talents to St. Michael's. Miles has been a lethal shooter for us, commanding the respect of every defense we face. An inch of room for him to get his hands free is all it takes for him to find the back of the net. And that's evident with his 94 career goals here at Brighton. His offensive ability and presence on our offense will be missed next season. Each of these young men have shown not only their talent on the field, but toughness, discipline, and the ability to lead by example. They've been a core part of our team, this school, and the Brighton community. And while I'll miss seeing them in the navy and white jerseys or singing Dancing in the Moonlight in the locker room after a win, I know for a fact that they're ready for what's next. Now, to be perfectly clear, that doesn't mean I'm personally ready, because I'm going to miss the heck out of all 5 of these guys. To the parents and families, thank you for the endless support and for raising young men I'm truly honored to coach. To Trevor, AJ, Henry, Gavin, and Miles, no matter where your collegiate journey takes you, know that you've left your mark here at Brighton forever. Keep working hard, keep pushing to be the best you can be as well. You will all be missed, not just for your athletic ability, but for being such great teammates, students, and most importantly, great young men. Congratulations to the 5 of you. It's been an absolute joy getting to share the field with you these past 2 seasons.
We have 2 female lacrosse players. The first one is Lauren Russell, who will be going to SUNY Geneseo. The next one is Bridget Tobin, who will be attending SUNY Oneonta. The awards is Coach Wayne Smith.
All right, girls lacrosse. We're recognizing Lauren and Bridget. I'll start first for Lauren. Lauren Russell is a 4-year starter with 367 career saves. Being a lacrosse goalie is one of the toughest and most mentally demanding positions in sports, and that's very fitting for Lauren. You're the last line of defense. You're seeing fast-paced shots, high velocity, and they're coming from all angles. You have to track the ball through traffic. Mostly, you just have to react in a split second because you don't know where they're coming from. It's not a position for everyone, but those who play it, it's an identity and a badge of honor. And she's been our Brighton bullet for the last 4 years. What sets Lauren apart isn't just her stats, it's her leadership. When she makes a big save, the momentum changes. She gave the team energy and the foundation of confidence for everyone. She's heard this phrase many times. It's not how many saves you make, but it's when you make it. And she had plenty of wins, and she made that big save whenever we needed it. SUNY Geneseo was incredibly lucky to be getting not only a standout goalie, but also a dedicated student athlete who will no doubt make a lasting impact on our program. Lauren, we are proud of you. Best of luck. You're going to be amazing. Bridget Tobin, she fits the phrase, attitude is everything. Her attitude, her energy, sense of humor, and her ability to make everyone feel welcome helped to create a positive attitude for the team. Whether it was during practices or games or just team moments, Bridget showed up as a friend, a supporter, someone who our teammates could count on. Her presence lifted us all, and she played a huge role in building the kind of culture every coach hopes for. Bridget is super coachable, determined, and ready to grow. Bridget, stay true to who you are, because attitude wins seasons. Suni Oniata is incredibly lucky to have her playing lacrosse. We'll miss her voice, her laugh, and her heart, but we know she's going to do great things. Good luck, Bridget.
We have 2 rowers moving on. The first one is Ella Byers, who will be attending Rochester Institute of Technology. And Nathan Kambar will also be attending Rochester Institute of Technology. So the words is Coach Lucas and Ogden.
So first I need to thank again Dr. McGowan, Dr. Hall, Mr. Kress, and Mr. Krieger for including this community sport and recognizing the role that it plays side by side with the other scholastic teams. It truly means a lot to these dedicated individuals and to the team as a whole. Over the past 5 years, I've witnessed tremendous growth across the team. Rowing, also known as crew, is not about the individual. It's about the collective strength and unity. I often tell the athletes the name of our sport is not rowing, the name of our sport is time. Every motion needs to be in perfect sync to make the boats go as fast as they possibly can. 2 seniors here today have shown tremendous growth as they've absorbed all instruction and took their training seriously. Nathan could always be relied upon to maximize his strength in every stroke and every boat that he was ever played. I never questioned his dedication or his effort. All winter long, he would approach weights and rowing machines with determination and grit. On the water, I could see the power behind every oar, every stroke. He would bend that all. Ella always had a mindful approach to her growth. She would just quietly stack more weights on her plates and just leave everybody in awe. She conscientiously applied power to every stroke of the boat, landing herself in the senior four at last year's Scholastic National Championships, representing Brighton High School, as well as the U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships in the pair. I know that last year, RIT and Coach Carroll had the generosity to lend them a boat to use in Florida as they raced at that Youth National Championship. I don't need to wonder that had a part to play her decision to join RIT. I see Coach Carroll is here today, and I'm honestly overjoyed to pass along these 2 dedicated, thoughtful, and powerful athletes. I'm glad they're staying in town, and I look forward to seeing them at our local races. So congratulations to Nathan and Ella. I'm extremely proud of you, and the team is proud.
Our next athlete is Sam Robertson, who will be playing soccer at Clarkson University.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Matt Miller. I was lucky enough to coach Bravo for the last 3 years. Liz and Derek, thank you for entrusting me to coach our son for the last few years. I've known you guys a long time, and I appreciate it a lot. Clarkson's lucky to have him. I've been coaching a long time, and he's one of the most athletic goalkeepers that I've seen, and I've had a bunch of really good ones over the last years. Super athletic shot stopper, really spectacular saves throughout his career. Did you beat your uncle in shutouts? You did, that's right. You were excited about that. You didn't beat me though. This year as a captain, he was the one to organize all the pickup games, all the runs, crosstown runs. When he really perked up though this season was when I put him in the field. He wasn't a goalkeeper. That was when his biggest smiles came about. But he definitely was a keeper. For those that came to our games in the fall, he is essentially the reason why we made it to the sectional final. When we played Penfield, he saved 3 out of 3 penalty kicks, and he was the one who scored the victorious penalty kick, and I'll remember that reaction forever. Then he saved the penalty kick against rival Aquinas with 3 minutes left. That would have won the game for him, and we wound up defeating them in double overtime. So the ride has been great. He's a great kid. He's going to do great things in life. He's a great leader. All the younger kids looked up to him, even the older kids, transfers that came in and played for us. So Sam, I was happy to coach you over the past couple of years and really, really lucky. So I appreciate everything. So thanks.
Our last athlete is Gabriella Glando. She will be playing softball at Cuca College. To say a few words is Coach Tom Brown.
Gabby was one of our 5 seniors this year's team. I was honored and proud to be able to be here to coach. This is my first year at Brighton, so had a great year with her. She's been playing softball since she was so high. She's an expert on the sport. Hitting, fielding, base running, she does it all. We even threw her to pitch this year, which is a very good feat for someone who's never done it for a few years. Gabby will do great in college, and for her to write her next chapter at this level, she'll do real well. We enjoyed watching her all year. Gabby also made all-county second team, voted by the coaches that watched her play this year, which is a pretty big honor. She also will be playing in the exceptional senior game at MCC next week with the rest of the top players in the county. Be big, best of luck, we'll be watching you.
All right, we're going to give the kids an opportunity to speak here. We'll start at the end and just to reflect on their experience here at Brighton.
So being an athlete at Brighton and on the cross country and track team, I think I've learned to be a better person. You show up every day, and the actual physical act of racing and running to reach your goals is quite painful. It kind of sucks sometimes. But it teaches you to endure through things, to build strength, and how to deal with pain and obstacles in your life. Showing up every day, consistency, builds character, and then doing it with all your friends and the community that it builds is just like everything. And it's why I want to continue into college, and I'm just so excited. And I love all my coaches and my teammates and friends and everyone that showed up for me today, teachers too, and athletic trainers and parents. And it's just been awesome. And thank you everyone for being along for the ride.
What I learned from Brighton athletics, me personally, it's a lot. More importantly, I think I've learned leadership, but besides leadership, more importantly, I think I've learned to love one another and be on a team. I also played soccer for Brighton Athletics, and it's just an amazing thing. I'm just really emotional when it comes to these things and talking in front of people, but I just never really knew how to be on a team. And coming to Brighton, being on a team, it was just something I would live over and do it again. So that's all. So first off, I'd like to thank Brighton High School and Brighton Athletics in general, just for my high school career in general, and giving me the support and opportunities for 4 years here. And one thing that I'll take away from Brighton Athletics my time here is to just keep believing in yourself. No matter how many doubts rush through your head, no matter how many stresses you deal with, from academics to any other type of stresses that just happen in your life, the only way that you're going to keep growing and you're going to keep getting better is to just keep that belief in yourself. Throughout my 4 years here, I've really learned to keep a belief in myself and to keep pushing.
I'd like to thank Brighton Athletics for providing me with such a great experience. Being on the cross country and track team has been one of the best parts of my life. Throughout that time, I've learned how to be a great leader and a great friend and work with others to be the best person I can be and be the best teammate I can be. I've also learned running is really hard, and I've learned to do really hard things and push through things that are difficult even when I don't want to. Getting out every single day and running and learning that discipline is really important to me. So I'm really grateful for my teammates and my coaches that made this all possible. So thank you.
So I'd like to thank all my coaches especially and my teammates for really teaching me how to move forward and go through obstacles and just building that corner, that support, so everyone has someone in their corner all the time. And I think one of the biggest things that we achieved, especially for cross country and track, our team is close. My best friends are on that team, and that means a lot. So that's probably my biggest takeaways with friends.
I just want to thank everyone for being here. For baseball and football itself, it's kind of a game just of failures. And I learned to always put others before myself. And I'm just super thankful to be able to do that all 4 years of high school. So, thank you.
I guess even though I didn't play a sport through Brighton Athletics, playing a sport while going to Brighton helped me a lot with balancing student life and athletic life. And I just want to thank all my teachers and all the principals for helping me and supporting me in school and in my sport. So thank you for that.
I would say what I learned is being a leader, how I keep my personality and energy into being a leader, just giving character and not kind of just bossing people around, just to boss people around. I'm having fun with it, but I'm also keeping people locked in, so that's one thing.
I would say I learned how to take a hard time and make it into a memory that, make a good memory that you can look back on and laugh about, and just learn a lesson from those memories. One thing I can say I learned is that hard work definitely pays off. After being in the finals 3 years, actually finally winning it felt like it was like a relief. So it's definitely perseverance is a big key to success, and that's something that I'll take with me with whatever I do in my life. So thank you.
I'd like to thank Coach Lee and Coach Wagner, and especially my mom, because without her, none of this would happen. She's my rock, and I thank her for everything. But also, what I've learned from Brighton Athletics is just to be a hard worker on the field, off the field. Like me, I didn't start high school with great grades, but after talking to coaches, after realizing you could really go somewhere, I put all my energy towards academics first. That's why we say we're student athletes, because that's the part that comes first. And I'd like to thank all my friends and my family for just supporting me throughout my last 4 years. Thank you.
What I've learned from Brighton Athletics is how to be a better teammate, hard worker, better person, and I'd like to thank my coaches, family, and friends for coming out here and supporting me.
What I've learned from Brighton Athletics is hard work and dedication, and it's just given me something to be really excited about and put my effort towards. But I'm most thankful for the lifelong friendships that I made.
The biggest thing I learned from Brighton Athletics is how to be like a better teammate, work with others better, and from that I think I've made some bonds that last a lifetime, and I'm really thankful for that.
I think the biggest thing for me I learned from Brighton Athletics is accountability. You gotta be there for your teammates and learning to show up every day and be there for your teammates and put in the effort. And watching it pay off in the end really feels sweet. One thing I've learned from Brighton is definitely how to play together. I feel like our lacrosse team did that really well, and I think we're all so closely knit, which is it's fun. It's not ever stressful or anything. It's always a good time out on the field.
One thing Brighton Athletics has taught me is resilience. Goalie is not an easy position. I learned to push through no matter how hard it was. My team taught me to love the sport, no matter how tough the day was. I definitely can take this resilience and apply it on and off the field, in college and beyond. I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of this community. I wouldn't be here without my amazing coaches, my teammates, my friends, and my family.
One thing I learned from Brighton Athletics is how to be mentally and physically tough in order to be there for your teammates and in the end to have a successful win.
One thing I've learned is resiliency. Whenever the weather suddenly changes before a race or our equipment breaks, it's important to have a positive outlook and a flexible mindset to overcome any obstacles you may face. I'd like to thank my Brighton community, my family, my friends, and my coaches and teachers for providing me with an opportunity to grow and work towards becoming the best version of myself. Thank you.
I would like to thank my parents and thank my coaches, the variety that I've had. They've taught me a lot of lessons. They've taught me endurance. They've taught me leadership, like my people on my team. They've taught me a lot. They taught me a lot of things. It's been a great time, and I'm very thankful that I've been on the team, and I've learned a lot. Thank you.
What I've learned from Brighton Athletics is hard work, because nothing in my life I've worked harder for than playing soccer for Brighton. And for that, I'm very thankful for my coaches and for my family for pushing me super hard to be the player I am, and that's allowed me to play for Clarkson in the future.
Not just from Brighton, but from softball, I've learned how to deal with failure, because softball is a game of failure, and I've learned how to overcome challenges. Thank you to all my coaches.
So to our coaches, thank you. Your mentorship, your passion, and belief in these athletes has made a lasting impact. To the families, your love and support behind the scenes, the encouragement after tough games, the carpools, the endless laundry, you play a huge part in making this happen. To our athletes, as you head off to compete at the next level, remember that you carry the Bruins legacy with you. And wherever you go, whatever jersey you wear next, you'll always have a home here at Brighton. We believe in you, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations to all of you. Enjoy the moment, you've earned it. At this time, you guys can all raise your pens and go ahead and sign. Let's give a round of applause for the 2024 Okay, one more. If everybody looks up now. Looks to the camera. And this concludes it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.